Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Warning. Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lloyd Dwight Loyola Sports Complex here in Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get set to go for a softball matchup between the Mission Bulldogs and the Loyola Breakers. We have a good one here today. The Mission Bulldogs, their athletic program has been on the rise. They have been a mid to lower tier program with some of their sports, and well, the last couple of years they have made the right steps, taking one rung on the ladder at a time. And well, a basketball program and basketball programs for boys and girls that nearly made it to state, and now a softball program that is looking to take charge here in the conference in Class BC softball. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll get you tucked in with the starting lineups. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Warning. Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price. Warning. This is not a drill. It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Lloyd Dwight Sports Complex here at Loyola High School with Chris Stratton on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We're going to jump into our starting lineups, and just a quick correction. It is not the Mission softball program. It is the MAC softball program. It's Mission, Arlee, and Charlo. So I apologize with Susan Weaselhead as the head coach. So batting first for MAC will be number 99, Tommy Brazil. She's the pitcher. Number 12, Leave Smith will hang out in center field batting second. Batting third is number 8, Caitlin Sorrell. She is the third baseman. The wall behind the plate, number 47, Asia Humphrey, will bat fourth. Batting fifth is number 7, Frankie Smith. She will be the shortstop in today's matchup. Batting sixth will be number 9, Taylor Olson, and also hanging out in right field. The second baseman will bat seventh. That's number 14, Courtney Mitchell. And number 3, Olivia Garland, will hang out in left field and bat eighth. Rounding out the order, number 13, Cheyenne Ream. She will be holding down first base. For the Loyola Breakers, and moving up in the batting order because she is on fire right now. She's got the heavy bat. That'd be number 6, Molly McHugh, the second baseman. Number 1, Helly Batteruden, will be batting second, holding down third base. The shortstop, number 10, Emily Hermes, will bat third. Batting fourth is number 5, Kayla Hickether. She is the pitcher for today's game. Number 15, Carly Tipp, will be the wall behind the plate at the catcher position, batting fifth. Batting sixth is number 25, Casey Donahue. She'll hold down first base. Number 12, Morgan Hall, is the DP, batting seventh. Batting eighth is number 20, Violet Whitegrass. She is going to hang out in right field. The left fielder, Steph Radcliffe, number 2, bats ninth, and number 21, Melody Vanderpeer, is going to be the flex for today's game. Loyola coached by Coach Bissett. The officials behind the plate, Dennis Bowie, and in the field, Keith Komanek. So that is your setup for today's game. We've got a partially cloudy sky, hoping that the moisture will hold off. Was looking at the radar, looks like it's going to hold out, and it looks like we will have showers coming in later on this afternoon. We are set to go for today's matchup between the Breakers and MAC. One varsity game today as we bring it up here. And folks, you can listen to the call of the game on the MPSN. You can also follow along stat-wise on Game Changer. You just simply have to go to Game Changer and search for the Loyola Sacred Heart softball program 2019 season, and you can follow along stat-wise and see how it's going on balls and strikes throughout today's game. Hickether warming up in the Five Valley Auto Sales pitcher's circle. Now the Breakers are coming off of a win over Deer Lodge on Thursday. They will have back-to-back games next week as they have a road trip to Plains on Monday, and then Tuesday it's a trip to the Big Girls down in Florence. So we have our first batter at the plate, number 99, Tommy Brazil, the pitcher, as we get set to go. And we've got a new voice for Loyola Sports for softball as Matt Hermes is working the PA for Breaker softball. Here's the pitch by Hickether. Our first pitch today is at 11:58 a.m. and it is a ball. Here's the pitch, and we'll get strike one. Pitch number 3 is going to be just outside. Left-handed batter is Brazil. So we go 2-1 on the count. Hickether with the pitch, and this one swung on to get us even at 2 on the count. Hickathur looks at her wrist and settles in. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to fly high in the air. Tip looks for it. It's going to land right in front of the first base line dugout, and the batter stays alive at the 2-2 count. Tip doing a good job of jumping out of her gear there to look for that one. I was talking to Tip before the game, and she said that the Eureka games, as we get a high pitch to get us at a full count of 3-2, she said that right out of the gate, the first 2 games in Eureka, they were still working with a new coach and didn't have their signs down, so Tip was able to call that game. And this one's going to be out of the glove of Tip, and the runner will go to the base for ball 1. So a runner at first. There we go. As Leave Smith steps in. Smith will have the pitch slide by for strike 1. There we go. Got the box score showing up here so we can take a look at things as the game rolls on. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to be a foul ball down the line and not able to get to it. So we get strike 2. 0-2 on the count. Coach Wesselhead at the third base line. Here's the pitch by Hickathur. Swung on. This is going to be a short one that's going to hop just fair. And they're going to call, as it rolled out, a ball. Or a strike, I apologize. Foul ball. Hickathur now, foot on the rubber, pitch on the way. High, and we get ball 1. So 1-2 on the count. Runner at first, no outs. Opening inning. And the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to catch a piece of the bat. And the batter will stay alive at 1-2. Tip looks at her wristband. Umpire points to the pitcher, and that's strike 3. So Hickathur will have her first strikeout of the game for out number 1. 1 down, 1 on, and we move to the third baseman, Caitlin Sorrell. Hickathur now with her foot on the rubber. And the pitch. It's high for ball 1. Runner at first, playing a little game, dancing out there. It's one of the things I really enjoy about softball and baseball is the game that's played with the baseman. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a ball 2. So 2-0 on the count, but sometimes those base runners can really get in the head of the pitcher as we go 3-0 on the count now. Hickathur with 1 walk so far, a walk and a strike out. Here's the 3-0. And that one will catch the plate to get Hickathur into the count at 3-1. Mission showing good patience out of the gate here at the plate. Hickathur is known for her first pitch swing, and this one's going to make it a full count at 3-2. Mission just letting the pitch go. 3-2, pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to dribble out to the second baseman, picked up, tossed to first, and out number 2 is down. The sack will move the player over to second. So with 2 outs now, Mission has a runner at second. That brings us to number 47, Asia Humphrey, the catcher. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be right over second base. It's going to dribble out into center field. Runner from second is around the corner of the third and home. And Mission will have the first run of the game. So we come to the shortstop, Frankie Smith, number 7. There's pitch showing bunt. Runner at first. And we get ball 1. Hickathur looks to the wristband. Cleans the rubber off and places her foot. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to be high. Flyer up over the backdrop for strike 1. So we go even count at 1 with a runner at first. And 1 run earned already. Smith settles in and Hickathur with the windup. Swung on for strike 2. 1-2 on the count. Humphrey stands at first in the ready position. It'll be McHugh, Batterudin, and Hermes for the Breakers. This one's going to be hit to Hermes. She's going to pick it up. The throw is rifled to first, but not there, or not held on to, and the runner will advance to third. So the error will put a runner on for Mission. So runners on the corners with 2 outs, and we come to Taylor Olson, number 9. She is the right fielder. Tip gets the call from the dugout and settles in behind the plate. High pitch. Ball. Runners go to advance to second as they hold the runner down at third. And we go 1-0 on the count. So Mission loading up right out of the gate here. Pitch on the way. Low. Ball 2. And rumor is that Mission is going to be a good team this year. Here's Hickathur with the pitch. Swung on for strike 1. So Hickathur crawls into the count at 2-1. 27 pitches in already as they throw to second. And Humphrey's going to play at third. And we go 2-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's high, foul into the parking lot to even the count out at 2. So Olson settles into the box, right-handed batter. Pitch is low, but swung on. And Tip loses it. Runner will advance to first. So with 2 outs now, Mission has loaded the bases, and we come to Courtney Mitchell, number 14, who's holding down second for Mission, or for Mac. Mission, Arlee, and Charlo softball program. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike 1. Loaded bases with 1 run earned so far in this opening inning. Here's the Hickathur pitch. Low in the dirt, it gets behind Tip. The runner's going to come down from third. The toss to Hickathur. And a run is scored by Humphrey. And time is called. Bowie's going to clean the plate off, and the Breakers will meet in the middle. So our schedule coming up, as I mentioned, Loyola will be on the road on Monday as they go to Plains, and then a trip to Florence on Tuesday, and then Thursday is a home game with Anaconda. So we get back into the action. 2-0 Mission on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Runners at second and third. A 1-1 count. And Hickether will slide the ball over the plate for strike 2. Loyola looking to hang these runners on base. Pitch on the way. And it's low for ball. Evens the count out at 2. And the pitch. High. Full count. 35 pitches in so far for Hickether. Here's the payoff pitch by Hickether. And this one's going to be hit high into center field, and there it's in the glove, and that will end the side. So Mission earns 2, hang 2, and the Breakers will have their chance. Coming up, you're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Hello everyone, Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are at the Lloyd Twite Sports Complex here in Missoula, Montana, the Loyola Sacred Heart Sporting Complex, home of the Sister Rita Mudd Athletic Center, the Ram football field, Rollin Field, and the Loyola softball field as well. So it'll be Molly McHugh to lead the inning off for Loyola. Will be Molly McHugh, Helly Badarudin, and Emily Hermes scheduled up. Pitching is Tommy Brazil. So McHugh settles in. And she'll smack this one right out of the gate, foul for strike 1. And that's why Molly has been moved up to that number 1 spot. So McHugh settles in, and here's the Brazil pitch. Swung on. McHugh gets on that one. It's deep into left field. It is gone. Molly McHugh with the dinger to start the game off for the Breakers. So the Breakers get on the board. And I have been told that that is her first home run. Just a sophomore is McHugh. That takes us to Helly Badarudin. Here's the Brazil pitch. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. You could tell in that first hit that McHugh wanted to go long. And she knocked that one into the parking lot. Here's the pitch. high, and we go even at 1. Umpire Bowie with a comment to Batterudin. She'll settle in. And Brazil now with the pitch. High to get ball 2. So 2-1 on the count. She'll go ahead and tie her shoe now. Loyola Athletic Director Mac Roach having to take the long walk to track down McHugh's ball. And this one slides over the plate to even us out at 2 on the count. 2-1 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch. And we'll get a ball. So 3-1. Here's the pitch to Batterudin. She'll swing on it, catches. And we go to a full count. No outs on the board. 1 run earned off of a McHugh home run. Pitch on the way. This one's going to be hit right past the third baseman, rolls deep into left field, and Batterudin has on. And with the missed throw, she'll find her way to second base. And now, the shortstop, Hermes, will come to the plate. Here's the Brazil pitch. Inside for a ball. Hermes, just a sophomore. Played well with the basketball program over the winter as we get a pitch over the head for ball 2. Breakers wearing their new uniforms. Pitch on the way. This one's in the dirt to go 3-0. They've got a navy blue pant with a red and white stripe down the sides. Scarlet top with a white name and number and a navy outline as we get a pitch over the plate for Brazil to crawl into the count at 3-1. They've got the navy shoulders with white stripes down the side and the scarlet red knee socks. For Mac, as Brazil's pitch is swung on to get us a full count at 3-2. Mac has a straight black uniform with a navy, scarlet, and navy, as this one's going to be a strikeout for Hermes for out number 1. So that takes us to the pitcher, Kayla Hickether. 2-1 is your score on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of the first, 1 out, 1 on. This one's in the dirt and across the toes. And Batterudin's going to go ahead and take third. So the Breakers with a threat at third now with 1 out. Here's the pitch. High. They'll rifle it down to third, but Batterudin is back just in time. So we go 2-0. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the first. Mac leads Loyola 2-1. And they're going to go ahead and give Hickether the base. So that brings up the catcher, Carly Tip. And Bissette's going to come down. And they're going to go ahead and bring Rashana Harris in. She has been courtesy running for Hickether this year. So Harris comes in and stands at first, and Tip now as the official writes down the change. And Thursday night we had a change just like this, and Komanek was taking a few moments to write down the change in his book. We got a pitch and a swing, and well, that was just a practice, they said, because Komanek was not ready. Bowie has got the change made, and he's going to settle in. Tip now ready for her first pitch. Right-handed batter is the pitch, showing bunt. Pulls off. The throw to second is there in time. Hickether's going to be tagged out, but Batterudin is going to score. And Loyola has tied the game up at 2 with 1 out. No, 2 outs. This one's hit right to the third baseman on the ground. A high throw to first, and that ends the side. So the Breakers, they get 2 on, leave 1, and it's tied at 2. We'll be back with the top of the second inning right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the top of the second inning where it's tied at 2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Mack up to bat, and leading off the inning is the bottom of the order, the 8-9 batters, Olivia Garland and Cheyenne Rim in the on-deck circle. Hickether on the warm-up, and the throw to second to signify the beginning of the inning. Breakers infield will meet in the pitcher's circle, and now we get ready for Garland. Garland settles in, right-handed batter, pitch on the way. And we get a high pitch for ball 1. Here's the Hickether pitch. And we get ball 2. So 2-0 on the count. And the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be foul high, and it looks to come down on top of, just outside of play. And we get strike 1. So 2-1 on the count. Hickether settles back in. And the pitch. And we get ball 3. So high pitch. Great day for sports in Missoula. Partially cloudy sky. Well, fully cloudy sky, I should say. And the high pitch is going to walk the batters. So Hickether is going to walk the first batter she faces in the first and second inning. And we come to Cheyenne Ream, bottom of the order. That puts Tommy Brazil in the box. And first pitch. Rim settles in. Hickether, high pitch, evens it out at 1. Tomorrow is the opening day for the Missoula Mavericks Legion Baseball. Bitterroot Bucks are in play today, but the Mavericks will be in as this pitch slides over the plate for strike 2. Take it there now with the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be into right field. Whitegrass is back there tracking it down, puts it in the glove, and that's out number 1. So Violet Whitegrass with the grab for out number 1. That swings us back to the top of the order for Mac, and that's Tommy Brazil. She looks down the third base line to Wesselhead. Here's the Hickether pitch, and this one is high. Runner will advance to second, and we get ball 1. Left-handed batter settles back in. And the pitch. Slides over the plate for strike 1. For Brazil, walked her first at bat. Another high pitch. This one's going to bounce, and the runner will advance to third. And we go 2-1. The Mavericks will have, and time is called. But as I was saying, Missoula Mavericks will open their season tomorrow. Legion Baseball opens today officially, and the Bitterroot Bucks are in play at home in Florence. The Bucks are the host for the Class A state tournament this year, the first week of August, or the last week of July, first week of August. Mavericks will get into play tomorrow. They will take on the Great Falls Chargers, who should be a good team this year. They were out early in the tournament last year. Missoula is going to be lethal as their pitching staff is a year older. Here's the 2-1. And we get strike 2. 2-2. 1 out, runner at third. Top at second. Tie game at 2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, and we get a full count at 3-2 now. In the on-deck circle is Leave Smith for Mac. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be a hopper out into right field. Whitegrass will pick it up. Run will score. And Mission takes a 3-2 lead here in the top of the second with 1 out. And that brings us Leave Smith. She'll come up the third base line and speak to her coach. Before she bats. So with 1 out and Brazil at first, Smith now settles in and readies for her first pitch. It's on its way. Over the plate for strike 1. For Smith, as her first at bat, she was struck out. Pitch on the way. That one's inside, and they're going to let the batter take the base, as it did catch Smith. And the runner will advance to third. So with 1 out, runners on the corners, and we come to Caitlin Sorrell. So discussion being held. The Breaker coaching staff coming out to question Bowie on the call and seeing if it's a hit batter. The runner did advance to first. So the officials will take a moment to discuss it. Breakers, meanwhile, inside the 5 Valley Auto Sales pitching circle. Komanek and Bowie with a pretty good discussion, and Komanek, I think, is going to rule out on this. They're going to bring the runner back. Brazil will stay at third, and we go 3-1 on the count. So 3-1 on the count. And Smith will settle back in. And they're still trying to sort things out. And the count's 1-1, they say. So squaring away everything here. And now Smith looks down the line, and her coach says step in. So now she'll step in, settle in. The right-handed batter waits for the hit at their pitch. She'll swing on it. And this one is going to go up over our heads for strike 2. So 1-2 on the count now to the center fielder. The pitch. Swung on. And that will be out number 2. And that brings us to Caitlin Sorrell. Sorrell was part of that Mission Bulldog basketball team that pushed their way up into that consolation game. Swung on, or just short of the consolation game, and Sorrell's going to go to one knee as she swung on that one and knew Hickether with a very dirty pitch. She's got a smile on her face after that one. So 0-1 on the count with 2 outs and a runner at third. 1 run scored for Mack here, as this one's fouled into the dugout on the first base line to get a strike 2. For Sorrell, she did not reach. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, reaching for it, and stays alive at 0-2. Top of the second inning. Good one going on here. Mission 3, Breakers 2. Here's the pitch. And we get ball 1. So Sorrell will watch the ball go by with patience. And this one gets popped foul backwards. And we stay alive at 1-2. 2 outs. Brazil stands at third. Hickether checks her wristband and now settles back in. Pitch on the way. High, and we're at an even count at 2.
Well done, Carly.
Hickether now settles in. Swung on, and Hickether will strike out the final 2 batters. 1 run earned, 1 left, and it's 3-2 Mission. Bottom of the second. Coming up right after this, you're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we move to the bottom of the second inning. Mac leading Loyola 3-2, and it is the 6, 7, 8 batters scheduled on the inning with Casey Donahue, the first baseman, to lead off. Be Donahue, Hall, and Whitegrass on the inning. And once again, as they did on Thursday night, somebody chalked a heart for the Breakers batters circle. Here's the pitch in the dirt in front of the plate for ball one. Donahue now ready with the pitch. And actually, they made a pitching change as Ream is in now pitching. And we get a ball. So 2-1 on the count. Swung on, foul. So Ream and Brazil switch. Brazil is over at first now. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and Donahue will be struck out swinging for out number one. Brings us to Morgan Hall. So Rem will settle in, and the pitch swung on for strike one. So looks like Mission changing gears here. Pitch on the way, in the dirt. Good patience by Hall to make it an even count at one. Pitch on the way, swung on for strike two, and that was a good pitch by Rem. She slid that one tight inside on the plate. It would have been a ball, but fooled Hall. Here's the pitch, and this one's in the dirt. Evens us out at 2. The pitch. And she'll be struck out. So 2 up, 2 down for the Breakers as Whitegrass comes to the plate. Whitegrass settles in, right-handed batter, and she'll let it go by for strike one. So Rem has come in here and look to lock things down against the Breakers. Pitch is low for ball one, even at 1 on the count. Whitegrass's first at bat. She'll swing on it for strike 2. Three-2 is your score, bottom of the second on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Mission, or MAC, I should say. Mission, Arlee, and Charlo co-op team. And Whitegrass is going to be struck out, so Rem comes in and mows down all 3 batters. We go to the top of the third with MAC leading. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at mpsn406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's Prep Sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lloyd Twite Sports Complex, home of the Loyola Breakers softball program. Kayla Hickether in the pitcher's circle, the Five Valley Auto pitcher's circle, and the first at bat, Asia Humphrey for Mission for ball one. Humphrey settles in, and Hickether with the pitch. Slides on the inside of the plate for strike one. So even count at one for Humphrey. And Humphrey, a hit and a run, her last at bat. As we go 2-1 on the count. The on-deck circle filled up with Frankie Smith for Mac. This one's hit hard into center field. Tracking it down, it'll bounce just over the head of Hermes. And there will be a runner at first for Mac. So now we come to Frankie Smith, the shortstop for Mac. Low pitch, ball one. Hickether now with the pitch. Swung on. This one's into center field, coming up and getting it in the glove for out number one. Great job by Vanderpeer. That one was on a line right into the glove of Vanderpeer. So that takes us to Taylor Olson, and Olson will have strike one on the first pitch. Humphrey at first with one out for Mac. And the pitch will slide over the plate for strike two. So it looks as though Hickether is finding her groove here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. High for ball one. And Humphrey will dance at first. 1-2 on the count with one down and one on. Hickether now with the pitch. Swung on right to first base. It slides by the first baseman. Whitegrass will have to chase it down in the outfield. It's to the fence. Runner from first is around third on her way home. A run is scored. The throw is made to third. And a triple on the dribbler down the first base line for Olson. And Mission takes a 4-2 lead over the Breakers. And we come to Courtney Mitchell. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. So the Bulldogs looking to put one on the Breakers here. Here's the pitch. And we get strike one. The windup. Swung on. This one's going to be foul up over the first baseline dugout. And we get strike two. So 1-2 on the count with one out. A runner at third, and Mission with one run so far in this inning. They put two up in the first, one in the second, and now one in the third with a threat at third. Swung on. This one's going to be foul. Let's hit high. Whitegrass is trying to track it down, but she just cannot get there in time. And the batter will stay alive at 1-2. That one came off the bat hard. Here's the 1-2. Strike three as we get a punch out from our umpire, Bowie, for out number 2. Love it when the umpire does the old phone book tear on third strike. Here's a high pitch outside to Olivia Garland. Runner at third, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to bounce. Hermes can't get to it. It's into left field. Runner from third is home. And Mission tacks on another run as we come to the bottom of the order in Cheyenne Rim, who switched over to the pitcher's position in that last half inning. 2 outs, pitch on the way. It's going to be a ball. Tip cannot hold on to it. Runner advances to second. 2 outs. Garland stands at second. Here's the pitch. And we get a strike call. 1-1 on the count. Top of third. Mac leading 5-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's Hickether with the 1-1. Swung on, fouled to get a strike 2. Garland at second in the ready position. Here's the Hickether pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be into the glove of Hickether, and that ends the side. So it's 2 scored, 1 left, and Mac leads 5-2. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, this is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network here at the Lloyd Dwight Sports Complex for the Loyola Ram and Breaker sports teams. And we have the Breakers in the bottom of the third needing to put some work on the field as they are down 5-2 to Mac on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Mac, that is the Mission, Arley, and Charlo Co-op softball program. So bottom of the order to lead off, left-handed batter in Radcliffe. Here's the pitch. And we get strike 1 to Radcliffe. We get a high pitch to even us out at 1. Here's the pitch. And Radcliffe will let it go by for strike 2. Radcliffe, the left fielder. She'll make contact on this one. It's going to roll down the third base line. Throw to first is there. Brazil will tag the bag, and that is out number 1. We swing to the top of the order now to Molly McHugh, who opened up her leadoff session with a home run. And they're going to go ahead and give McHugh the base. So we come to Helly Batterroot. Helly stepping into that third base spot after Natalie Goodman graduated. Here's the pitch. Low into the dirt, ball 1. "5-2 is your score on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, owned by Mac. Here's the ream pitch, and we get a strike. Throw down the first base line, but McHugh is back in time, so even count at 1. Rem with the pitch, high for a ball. So 2-1 on the count. For Batteruden, she had a hit and a run, her first at bat, and time is called. And Batteruden gets it called just before Rem had the pitch. Here's the pitch now. Swung on. This one's going to be fouled. Gets us to strike 2. Dennis Bowie, our plate umpire. Keith Komanek in the field. Bowie points to Rem, and she'll pitch. Foul back at us. Keeps the batter alive at 2-2. Rem steps to the rubber. And now the pitch. High. So full count at 3-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to be fouled down the third base line. And it will keep Batteruden alive. McHugh will make her way back to first. So 3-2 with the pitch. And Batteruden will get a free base on the walk. That'll put runners at first and second with 1 out on the board, and we come to the shortstop, sophomore Emily Hermes. Here's the pitch, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 1.
Hey, how you doing? Real good. Nice to meet you.
Hermes settling in, and now the pitch. Swung on. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. And we get ball. So Hermes being patient. And Hermes fouls it off to keep herself alive at 1-2. 1 out, runners at first and second for the Breakers. They are down 5-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of the third. Swung on. This is going to be fouled right at Hickether, who is in the on-deck circle. And Hermes will stretch it out. I didn't reset the pitch count, so Rem, the pitch count we have up there for Rem on the stream is not correct, so I apologize. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to foul right at Hickether. She slides out of the way. the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to get to third. Throw, and they'll tag the runner at third, so McHugh is out on the fielder's choice. And that'll be 2 down now here in the bottom of the third. Takes us to the pitcher, Kayla Hickether. And they're going to bring Brazil in to pitch against Hickether. So Rem moves over to first. And Brazil will pitch. It'll be a pitcher versus pitcher duel. So Brazil with the pitch now. And it's in the dirt in front of the base for ball 1. So Mission sends McHugh to first to pitch around, and now the second big bat as the pitch slides over the plate for strike 1. They swap out. Mac swaps out Rem and Brazil back in the pitcher's circle. Pitch on the way, and we get a ball. Runners at first and second for the Breakers with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Brazil with the pitch. It's high. Runners are going to advance to second and third now. And we go 3-1 to Hickether. Bowie gives us our pitch count. And 1 in the dirt will load the bases for the Breakers. So with 2 outs, it's a full house for Loyola, and that'll bring up the catcher, Carly Tipp. And they're going to bring Harris in to run for Hickether once again. And Harris has done a good job as a courtesy runner. And I was going to look up the difference, and I did not, between a courtesy runner and a pitch runner. I was told there was a difference, and Tipp is going to send this one deep, and it's out of the glove in outfield. That'll bring Hermes home, and Harris will slide on the brakes, and the Breakers earn 2. On the hit by Tipp, and we are at a 5-4 game, and they're going to bring in a runner for Tipp, who stands at second, and that is going to be Michaela Desha. So with 2 outs, the Breakers put 2 on the board to make it a tight game at 5-4. And we come to Casey Donahue as Desha runs for Tipp. Runners at second and third. Desha at second and Harris at third. Donahue now settles in. She was struck out her first at bat. She's going to hit this one. Pitcher can't get it. The throw to first is on target and on time, and that ends the side. So the Breakers earn 2, leave 2, and we go to the top of the fourth. 5-4 Mac. Back after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are top of the fourth inning. Mac leading Breakers 5-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. MAC is the Mission Arlee Charlo co-op. And they've got some sharpshooters this year, folks. Playing very well. Leading off the inning is the leadoff batter, number 99, Tommy Brazil. Here's Hickether's first pitch, and it's going to slide over the plate for strike one. Hickether now ready with the pitch, and this one's going to be fouled off for strike two. Breakers in the first year with new head coach Bassett, new system. A lot of the same things, though. Talking to Hickether when she... And strike three. We get the phone book tear for out number one here in the top of the fourth. And that'll take us to Leave Smith. High pitch to Smith for ball one. So one down, nobody on. This one's going to be hit into right field. Whitegrass will pick it up on the hop, and that'll put Smith on with the hit. That'll take us to the third baseman, Caitlin Sorrell. Sorrell 0 for 2. Ball's going to get away from Tip, and the runner will advance to second. So 1-0 on the count. Asia Humphrey in the on-deck circle for Mac. Here's the pitch. And we get ball one. Or ball two, sorry, behind on the count. 2-0 on the count. The weather's been nice to us today. Pitch on the way. Hit right to Hickether on the bounce. Hickether throw to first, and that will be out. Number two, the throw to third is high. That's going to bring the runner home, and Mission will get the run off of the air. Or MAC, I should say. I keep saying Mission. Softball program is MAC, Mission, Arlee, and Charlotte. That takes us to Asia Humphrey with 2 outs and a 6-4 score on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Hickether with the pitch, swung on. It's going to kiss the line down the third base, but they're going to call it foul for strike one. Mission has been very patient at the plate today. One thing that we've seen from Hickether the last couple of years is her ability to strike out batters on first pitch. And we get outside pitch to even us out at 1. And today Mission is held off on that first pitch. When they do swing, it is a clean swing. Swung on. This one's going to curve foul down the first base line for strike two. That one had a nice slice off the bat for Humphrey. Smith is in the on-deck circle for Mac. Hickether now on the rubber. Pitch on the way. It's in the dirt to even us out at 2 on the count. So the Breakers will be back in action on Monday with a road trip to Plains. MPSN will be there for that game. And then Florence on Tuesday. And strike three to end the inning. So 1 run earned. And it's 6-4 Mac. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are at the bottom of the fourth inning with the MAC, the girls from Mission, Arlee, and Charlo leading the Breakers 6-4. Bottom of the order for Loyola as Hall, Whitegrass, and Radcliffe are due up on the inning, with Morgan Hall getting some instruction from Coach Bissett before she steps out of the Heart box. The Loyola Heartbreakers fittingly have a heart for their batters, or their on-deck circle. So Hall will settle in. Hall's going to swing. This is going to bounce to the second baseman. Picked up in the dirt. The throw to first, and that'll be out number 1. Hall got all of that one, but the short hopper is picked up in the dirt for out number 1. That takes us to Morgan Hall. No, Whitegrass. And Whitegrass will let it go by for strike 1. And we got to update our game changer. Whitegrass, I'll have this one roll out to the pitcher, the throw to first, and that's out number 2. So the bottom of the order comes up, and Stephanie Radcliffe. Radcliffe, a left-handed batter, the lone left-handed batter. Rem with a pitch on the outside of the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And we get an even count at 1 on the ball call. Bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way. And they're going to say ball 2. Radcliffe patient. Radcliffe. As we get strike 2. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here. Just a hair though. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and that ends the side. So Radcliffe with a strikeout ends the side. No runs earned, no hits. We'll be back top of 5 right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are at the Lloyd Dwight Sports Complex of the Loyola Rams and Breakers, and we're at the top of the 5th inning where Mac leads Loyola 6-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, and it is Frankie Smith for Mac to lead off the inning. Here's a pitch by Hickether, and it's going to be outside for a ball. Here's the Hickether pitch. Swung on. And Smith was looking to get a hold of that one. Swung on. This one's over the head glove of Hermes into center field. Tracked down by Vanderpeer. Runners around first, 2 second. Hermes will hold on to it, and that'll be a smart little double for Smith. Takes us to the right fielder, Taylor Olson. So Olson is going to smack this one high, and Hermes is there. She'll put it in the glove, and that is out number 1. Hermes has really stepped up at that shortstop position this year and has really nailed that position down. Now we come to Courtney Mitchell for Mac. Swung on. This one's going to be to Hermes. She can't get it in the glove. It rolls deep into left field. Runner is around third on her way home. The throw home is not in time, and Mac will add a run to make it 7-4 here in the top of the 5th. And we go to Olivia Garland now. And Garland's pitch will be wide for ball 1. The runner will advance as Tip was not able to get a hold of it. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be foul down the third base line to give us an even count at 1. Bottom or top of 5. Mac 7, Loyola 4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch. And we get a ball pitch. Mac doing a good job of being patient at the plate against Hickether, who is probably one of the top pitchers in the state of Montana in BC softball, following in the footsteps of her older sister, as this one's going to just barely have contact to keep the batter alive. 2-2. But Kayla's older sister went to Clark. She graduated last year from Sentinel. Here's the pitch. And we get a full count at 3-2. But going to Clark College, which is in Vancouver, Washington. I was talking to Hickether this week about that. She said, you know, this one's going to be hit high down the first base line. It is fair, and Whitegrass will put it in the glove. Runner will tag at third and will come home, but the throw is not in time, and a run is earned for Mac. Takes us to the bottom of the order. Cheyenne Ream for Mac. I was talking to Hickether about it, and they're going to go ahead and bring it in. And Mac will take the field. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, this is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as McHugh's going to hit the first pitch by Lev Smith, who is inside the pitcher's circle, and it's grounded out to third for out number one. So we go to Heli Badarudin with Lev Smith on the mound. This one's going to be fouled just out of reach of Rem. In center field is Brazil, and Cheyenne Rem goes back to the first base spot. So they marked it a double play at the end with the runner advancing from third to home, and they're going to say that the player was out at home. Here's a chopper to second, and that'll be out number two for the Breakers here in the bottom of the fifth. It's 7-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, and now we move to Emily Hermes. Sun trying to crack through the clouds. And we get strike one. First pitch at 11:58, so we're an hour and 18 minutes, and Hermes is going to hit this one hard. It's going to be off the fence. Hermes around first, on her way to second. The throw is made, and Hermes will slam on the brakes for the double. And with two outs, that is what the Breakers need, as Hickether is going to come to the plate. So Kayla Hickether. And the first pitch to Hickether is a strike. Hickether walked twice today. Pitch on the way. And we get a strike. So 0-2 on the count for Hickether. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and Hickether is going to hit this one past the third baseman. Hermes is around third. The throw is made home, and Hermes will score on the slide. Hickether makes her way to second, and she'll be tagged out to end the side. So the runner scores, and the Breakers step closer, 7-5. We go to the top of the sixth, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as we go to the top of the 6th inning here at the Lloyd Twite Sports Complex for the Loyola Rams and Breakers Athletics. And leading off the inning is the first baseman, Cheyenne Rem. 7-5, Mac. And the first pitch is going to be a ball. Over the breakers on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard is Kayla Hickether in that 5 Valley Auto pitcher's circle. Here's the pitch. And we get ball 2. And the bonus for, and I've mentioned this several times, but the bonus for Mac today has been patience against Hickether as we go 3-0 on the count. Patience at the plate for Mac has been the story of the game. Taking what Hickether pitches. Here's the 3-0. Swung on. Gets Hickether into the count. Hickether now with the pitch. And we get a full count at 3-2. Hickether in the count on the leadoff batter here in the top of the 6th. Here's the payoff. Swung on. This one's going to be hit off the middle of the bat. Whitegrass tries to get there. It's just out of reach. It's to the fence. Rem is around first and will hold up at second. So Ream, double, will swing us to the top of the order to Tommy Brazil, the left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be high down the third base line. Hermes says she's got it, and she does. Runner will hold at second, and that's out number 1. Now we go to Liev Smith, who spent some time in the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's circle in that last half inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one is just over the glove of McHugh. Whitegrass will pick it up in right field to throw in, and the runner will hold at third. So with 1 out, Mac will have runners on the corners. And we go to the third baseman, Caitlin Sorrell. 7-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Mac, and this one's hit roller into right field. That's going to pick up the run from third. Runners will advance to second from third. And Mac extends their lead 8-5 here in the top of the 6th inning. And we come to the catcher, Asia Humphrey. Humphrey settling in, right-handed batter. And the runner's going to go to first or to second. Hickether with the throw to third, and they're going to say safe. Humphrey settles in. 1 out. Runners at second and third for Mack. And they're going to go ahead and give Humphrey the base. And come to Frankie Smith now. 1 out. Loaded bases for Mack here in the top of the 6th inning. Smith to settle in. And the first pitch to Smith is a strike. And I've got a reset game changer here so I can get my stats. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Carly playing tough behind the plate. Smith has got a hit. This one gets away from Tip. The throw, and it's going to earn a run. So runners at second and third now for Mack, and it's 9-5. And Smith looks at 2-1 on the count. Hickathur now waiting for the pitch. Tip settles in behind the plate and the pitch. This one's going to be hit hard into center field. It's going to roll to the fence. Runner from third is home. Runner from second around third on our way home. And 2 more runs earned for Mack as Smith stands at second. And we come to Taylor Olson. So 11-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And the breaker infield will come together and discuss. And they'll break up now. Olson will have a few moments with her coach, Susan Whizzlehead. And now Olson settles in. 1 out, 1 on. High pitch is a ball. Mack in charge on the scoreboard, 11-5. Hickathur settles in. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be fair. Batterudin can't get it, but it's picked up by Hermes in the dirt and not held on at first, and the runner will get on base. That brings us to Courtney Mitchell for Mack. Mitchell, the second baseman. Hickathur looks at her wrist, and now the pitch. Swung on for strike 1. It does get by Tip, and the runner at first will advance to second. So runners at second and third with 1 out. Hickathur checks the pitch and now settles on the rubber. And we get a strike. For Mitchell, she's got a hit and an RBI. Outside pitch gets us ball 1. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch by Mitchell. Swung on. And Hickathur's got a K for out number 2. The left fielder, Olivia Garland. steps into the batter's box. Tip settles in behind the plate, and Hickether on the rubber. Pitch is over the plate for strike one. Hickether checks her pitch on her wristband. Now the wind up. This one's foul back for strike two. 0-2 on the count with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Breakers looking at their 5, 6, 7 batters in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swung on the reach, and that ends the side. So runs earned, runners left, and we go to the bottom of the 6th, 11-5 Mac on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning where Mac leads Loyola 11-5. Mac is your Mission Arlie Charlo co-op. And leading off is Carly Tip for the Breakers. Here's the first pitch to the catcher. She'll hit this one. It's going to roll into center field, and Tip will find herself on to lead off for the Breakers here in the bottom of the 6th, who have some work to do. Down 11-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And we go to the first baseman, Donahue, as they will bring Deshaw back out to run for Tip. Leave Smith in the Five Valley Auto pitcher's circle as the first pitch is a strike to Donahue. Casey Donahue in the dirt, and Tip's going to go ahead and, I apologize. Deshaw is going to go ahead and take the base as Deshaw is courtesy running for Tip. Tip is the catcher, so they're probably going to get her back into her gear. Here's the pitch. Over the plate for a strike. Leave back on the rubber, pitch on the way. And we get a phone book tear for out number 1. That brings us to Morgan Hall, who is the DP. Pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. Here's the 1-0 by Leave Smith. And it's low for ball 2. Morgan on today struck out once, has not been on. High pitch gets us 3-0 on the count. So Hall in the lead on the count. Runner at second for the Breakers with 1 out. And the batter will be walked to put runners at first and second for the Breakers, and we come to Violet Whitegrass. Whitegrass has been fun to watch the last couple of years on the basketball court. Got some good action on the varsity level this year. And the high pitch gets a strike call. Radcliffe in the on-deck circle for the Breakers. One out, runners at first and second, and Whitegrass shows bunt, a good bunt laid down in front of home plate. The throw to first is there on time, and we do have runners at second and third now with 2 outs. And that brings us to Steph Radcliffe, the left-handed batter for the Breakers. Here's the Smith pitch. And it'll slide over the outside of the plate for strike 1 to Radcliffe. Pitch on the way. Swung on for strike 2. Runners will hold at second and third. 0-2 on the count, 2 outs. Bottom of 6, 11-5, Mac over Loyola. And we're outside for a ball. Leave will take her mask off for a moment, slides it back on. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it did catch. And they're going to strike her out for the final out of the inning. So we go to the top of the 7th inning, 11-5, Mac. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, this is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the top and of this final inning, the 7th inning, where Mac leads Loyola 11-5, and leading off is the bottom of the order for Mac, Cheyenne Rem, and she'll swing for strike 1. Rem has held down first base, but spent some time inside that Five Valley Auto pitcher circle as we get a ball thrown. So even count at 1 now for Rem. And Rem has a hit and a run as we go 3-0 on the count. And I was wrong on the first pitch, so it's 3-0. Rem settles in. And the pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's past Hithiker. It's going to bounce out. Picked up in center field by Vandeper. And a runner on for Mac. Leadoff batter is at first, and we swing. Actually, Aubrey Daughtry is batting. She was in center field. With Tommy Brazil So Doty will settle in for her first at bat. Here's Hickether now with the pitch. Bunt showing, and that one's going to come down foul right inside the batter's box. Batterudin very smart to come down the third base line, pick it up off the dirt, and tag the batter. Batterudin has been very crucial the last couple of years for this Breaker softball program. Here's the pitch. High for ball. Hickether settles in. Foot on the rubber. Swung on for strike 2. Dottie settles in, and now the pitch. And strike 3 for out number 1. That will bring us to Leave Smith. Hickether now checks her band, tip settles in, and the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be a curver down the first base line. It lands just fair. Runners are going to chase each other down. Runner from second to third. The throw is made. Batterudin will secure, but it is safe. And the MAC team will add to their stats, taking us to Caitlin Sorrell, who will let the ball go by for ball 1. So just put up the runs and hit stats, as MAC has 11 runs off of 14 hits. This one's going to be hit and rolls down the first base line, and they're going to call it foul for strike 1. So MAC 11 runs off of 14 hits. The Breakers 5 runs off of 2 hits. Here's Sorrell with the 1-1. And it's fouled off for strike 2. One, 2 on the count, 1 out, and a runner at second and third for Mac. High pitch. And they check. And the check swing gets us an even count at 2. Sorrell struck out. She's going to RBI and a hit. This one's fouled off. Get us an even count at 2. In 4 appearances, and this one will bounce in front of the plate. She thought about swinging on that one. And we get a full count at 3-2. She wanted that one, but pulled back just in time. Here's the payoff pitch. And the batter will be walked to load the bases. Taking us to the catcher, Asia Humphrey. Humphrey with the warm-up swing. Hickether checks. And now both players settle into their positions. Hickether on the rubber. Pitch on the way. And we get strike 1. 11-5 is your score on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Top of the 7th. And this one's hit hard and deep into right field. Little bounce off the fence. Runner from third is home. Runner from second is around third on her way home. And the runner from first is around the corner. And 3 runs are earned off the double for Humphrey. And we come to Frankie Smith. 14-5 now on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Bunt showing, tip, has to block. Throw to third is not in time. And the runner, Humphrey, will stand at third now. Hickether checks the band. Tip settles in behind the plate. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. Mack coming out today and playing very impressively. Swinging the bat well. Some good defense. This one straight up in the air. Hickether says, it's mine. And McHugh will come in and take it for out number 2. We go to Taylor Olson now for Mack, the right fielder. 14-5 is your score on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Tip settles behind the plate and the pitch. Swung on. This one's high into left field. Tracking it down, and Hermes cannot put it in the glove. Runner will score. And it's now 15-5 for Mack, and that will bring us to Courtney Mitchell, the second baseman. So Mack has been able to put their order through. 5 appearances as the first pitch is low for a ball. We have the 7-hole batter right now with the 8-9 batters still up with 2 in the mix with 2 outs, and we get another high pitch for a ball. So 2-0 on the count. Breakers will have some work to do here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to be a hopper. McHugh can't get a glove on it. It's just on the fringe. Runner will advance. The throw to third is high and over the glove of Badarudin. And we come to Olivia Garland, the left fielder, as Tip will call the infield into the 5 Valley Auto pitcher circle. Breakers will be on the road on Monday in Plains. MPSN will be there, and then back on the road Tuesday to Florence. MPSN will be there, and then hosting Anaconda on Thursday, and MPSN will not be able to cover that game as I will be out of town with another event. So 3 games next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Garland comes to the plate now.
Outfielder Garland at the plate.
Pitch on the way. Swung on, foul back for strike 1.
Good count, batter. Good pitch, Kent.
Tip settles in behind the plate. And the pitch. Low and in the dirt. Runners at second and third hole. Tip does a good job of blocking, keep the ball in front of her. Here's the pitch. Swung on, off the middle of the bat. McHugh to first, and that is the side. So runs earned, well, 2 were left on, and we go to the bottom of the 7th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their one-third sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Mission in charge, or Mac in charge, 15-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Mac is Mission, Arley, and Charlo softball co-op. And we're going to see more and more of that as time goes on. It is Rem back inside the batter's circle as Molly McHugh comes to the plate. Top of the order to lead off the inning for the Breakers. McHugh opened up her day with a home run as the first pitch is in the dirt for ball one. Batter Rudine in the on-deck circle. Swung on for strike one. We'll be out at Lindbergh Craig Field tomorrow as the Missoula Mavericks will open up their season against the Great Falls Chargers. Doubleheader. First game is at 1. As patience at the plate results in ball 2 for McHugh. McHugh cheered on, if you recognize that name, Ryan McHugh, as she'll send this one into the parking lot foul for strike 2. But the Missoula Maverick Loyola alum, Ryan McHugh, in attendance. Spent some time at MSU and this season came home or this school year has come home and is attending the University of Montana. Pitch on the way in the dirt, and that one's going to tag McHugh to put her on. So with no outs, the Breakers have a runner at first, and we go to Helly Batter-Rudine. And Komenek's going to come down the first base line and discuss with Bowie something about that last play. And smiles from both officials as we get back into play. Here's the pitch. It's a ball. Throw to first. McHugh back in time. So 1-0 to the third baseman. 1 on, no outs. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to roll to the third base. Throw to second is there in time. The tag, and there will not be a throw to first. So the leadoff runner is picked off on the fielder's choice for out number 1. And now we get Emily Hermes, the shortstop. Here's the pitch. And we get strike 1. 1 down, 1 on. Pitch on the way. And it's high to get us even at 1. Mac looking to shut down the Breakers and get a big win here today. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's down the third base line. It's going to stay fair. It's going to roll deep into third. Down the third base line, and runners at first and second now. Off the single for the Breakers. And with one out and runners at first and second, Kayla Hickether comes to the plate. And Rem will face Hickether. Hickether's last at bat, Mack went ahead and slid Tommy Brazil in. And the first pitch to Hickether is a strike. But with Brazil in the dugout, Rem will have to fight through it. And Hickether over the glove of the third baseman. Runner at second will slide into third, and loaded bases for the catcher, Carly Tipp. Here in the bottom of the seventh, loaded bases, and they're going to bring Harris in to run for Hickether. Tipp has a hit today. This would be a good opportunity for her. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. 15-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of 7. One out, loaded bases. And Tipp's going to call time. Actually, it's going to be Weaselhead to call time. So the Mavericks open their season up tomorrow against Great Falls. And the opening part of the season for the Missoula Mavericks AA squad will be Saturday and Sunday games. The 14th, the 20th, the 27th, and the 28th. It'll be Great Falls and Bozeman here. Great Falls tomorrow, Bozeman next Saturday. And then it's road trips to Great Falls on the 27th and Bozeman on the 28th. So that is your Maverick outlook as we get back into the action. Here's the 1-0. Oh, Humphrey taking a moment to put her mask on. And they're going to go ahead and send Tipp. That'll bring the runner home from third. And the Breakers get a run to keep the bases loaded with one out. And a swing by Casey Donahue. So Max smartly advancing Donahue, or advancing Tipp. Donahue will swing for strike 2. So 0-2 on the count to Donahue. Here's the Rem pitch. Swung on. This one's going to bounce out at second. The throw to first is there in time. The runner will score. And the Breakers notch one more to make it 15-7. And we come to Morgan Hall with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And we get strike 1 as Hall lets it go by. Whitegrass in the on-deck circle for the Breakers. Pitch on the way. And the high pitch will be called a strike. So 0-2 on the count with 2 outs and runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1. The pitch. And we're inside to even us out at 2. So Hall being patient with 2 outs on the board. And we get a full count at 3-2. The pitch. Swung on and a strikeout to end the game.
That was the right call, baby. Good job.
Mack gets the win. 15-7 over Loyola. So the Breakers go back on the road this week. They'll be in Plains on Monday, Florence on Tuesday, and then a home game against Anaconda on Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. We will talk to you on tomorrow afternoon for Mavericks season opener. Have a great Saturday afternoon, folks.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well,